Um, what's the protocol if Cat can't get in? Do we call one of our alternates? Oh, great.
Stop! Yes, sorry. Still here, still getting feedback. Who is, okay.
Wait, I do? I have a couple of lines open? Oh. No, what I have is I have our conference line on, and we're trying to figure out who on our team isn't wearing headphones, because that's what's happening is I'm getting the feedback from you guys through that person's speakers, through my phone, back to you.
There was Cat. Oh, there's Cat. Hi, Cat.
We can see you, Cat. Hi. Oh my gosh, can you hear me this time?
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
In answer to your question, if anybody can't come in, as soon as they can come in, they can join the game. But we're going to be starting on time this year. So. And Cat still needs to come into the buzzer. And then we can check the buzzer. Yes, Dan? Dan, is there a reason with next to the buzzer, I'm only seeing 6 of the 9 or 10 or 11 rectangles of people? So I go off what the buzzer says. Okay. Right. Well, we're still missing Cat, and we're missing Travis from. Oh no, Travis is there. Cat is missing, and Katie is missing from the buzzer. Oh, Katie's there now. Yeah, but I don't see her on the list. There's only. Okay, then I'll shut up, Dan, and let you check everybody's buzzer.
Cat's still having issues, so we're trying to see if we can't get Melanie, one of our alternates, in.
I'll have a few introductory comments that'll kill a little time too, but we got to get moving. We gotta be timely. Everybody excited? I want to see smiles. I want to see energy, as if you were at work. Uh-oh.
Should I be seeing I only see 3 people.
We're trusting that nobody is Googling or otherwise doing any research or cheating. Krithika's buzzer is frozen, apparently. Oh, you haven't. Okay. Okay, we'll get started, and hopefully Kat will make it in, and we'll begin. If anybody's out there watching, other than the players, I'm Bob Verini. Welcome to the first match of the 2018 TPT. The rules are pretty much the same as last year. I hope the spirit and camaraderie and excitement will be even greater. And we have a nice innovation in the middle of the game, which we'll talk about when we reach it. For teams, you both have gotten the rules, so there should be no need to go through them and slow us up. Rick and Jed, who are the captains, respectively, of Trivia That Never Sleeps and people not named Stuart Kovinsky, you are aware that there's no consultation except in the case of a steal, or at the very beginning of a category, if you want to chat on your line about who might be stronger there and stay off the buzzer. The important thing for all of you players to remember is that you are restricted to no more than 2 buzzes per 5-question category. If you buzz in a third time in a group of 5 questions, your team will lose points. And that's that. I think we can get started. You don't have to answer in the form of a question. Good luck to both teams. You both did very, very well last year. Let's hope we have some fun here. And let's cross fingers that everything goes smoothly. All teams ready? Our first category, and this is the 1 to 5 point round, we'll go from 1 to 5 points, is tools of the writer's trade. Tools of the writer's trade. Everybody muted, please, and unmute when I recognize you. For 1 point. Nabokov's novels all began on 3x5 V's, which he kept under his pillow. Jed?
Index cards.
Say again?
Index cards.
That's right. He kept them under his pillow in case of inspiration. I do the same. But I don't have nearly as good stuff to write. That's 1 point for the blue team. Tools of the writer's trade for 2 points. In 2009, this, on which Cormac McCarthy produced 5 million words, sold for over $250,000 at auction. In 2009, this, on which Cormac McCarthy produced 5 million words, sold for over $250,000 at auction. 3 seconds. Time. He sold his typewriter for $250,000. Okay. Those of you watching in the audience will notice that the teams were not discussing during that period, and that's part of the TPT rules. There's no consultation on these toss-up questions. Here we go, tools of the trade for 3 points. At London's Charles Dickens Museum, visitors can handle Dickens' own pen of this type. At London's Charles Dickens Museum, Katie?
Fountain?
That is incorrect. We have to subtract 3 points from the red team. Blue team, Jed, this is yours to consult on. At London's Charles Dickens Museum, visitors can handle Dickens' own pen of this type. They get 10 seconds to consult. Jed will give us the response or pass.
We're going to go with quill pen.
Quill pen is correct. And Katie, if it's any consolation, fountain was an incorrect answer on the show as well. So you're in good company there. It's very early. We move on. Tools of the writer's trade for 4 points. Raymond Chandler composed screenplays by talking into this machine, a brand name copyrighted in 1907. Gene?
Dictaphone.
Dictaphone is right for 4 points for the blue team. Finally, tools of the writer's trade for 5 points. Steinbeck was obsessed with these. The Mongol 2-3/8 model came closest to the perfect point. Gene?
Pencils.
The pencil. When I saw a pencil clue, I figured this had to be the first category of the match. Okay. After one category, We have 13 for six people not named Stuart Kovinsky, and -3 for trivia that never sleeps, but it's really lots of points. Yes.
I'm finally here.
Hi.
My audio is finally working. I can hear you.
Very
So
good.
can I get in on this game now? What do I need to do?
Oh, sure.
I need to get a buzzer. $695. Okay.
While she's doing that, the next category will be quarterback you. Quarterback you. I will give you the quarterback. You tell me their university.
Okay. Let me mute myself and I'll be ready.
Okay, here we go. Quarterback you. For 1 point, Peyton Manning. Rick.
Tennessee.
University of Tennessee is correct for 1 point. Quarterback you for 2. Vince Young. Vince Young. Jed.
University of Texas.
That is correct for 2 points. Quarterback you for 3. Steve Young. Steve Young. Rick?
Brigham Young.
Brigham Young. Got enough Youngs here. That is correct, and the red team is out of the red. Here we go. Quarterback you for Drew Brees. Drew Brees. Time. Drew Brees went to Purdue. Purdue. Quarterback you for 5 points. Oh, you get 2 of them here. Jim Kelly and Gino Torretta. Jim Kelly and Gino Torretta. Time, and they both went to University. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Dan. I should have thrown it to you. I have to get in that habit because just as a preview, we're going to be trying to throw some questions to the audience in later